Hi guys, Christy here with It's a Book Thing, and it is time for my April wrap-up and a May TBR, but I'm not going to do a May TBR because I am going to be on vacation for a significant amount in May. I'm actually going to go out of the country. I live in America. I'm going to go into Mexico. And so I don't know what books I'm going to be reading for May. And I didn't do a lot of reading in April. I did some reading, but not a lot of reading. I only read, let's see, I'm going to look at my computer. I read 5 books. 5 books. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of reading. The books that I did read were, I was just like, I was hum-ho over, and so I didn't do a lot of reading because I wasn't really thrilled with what I did read. So let's get right into it. I don't want to make this video ever long, so let's get right into it, shall we? The first book I read this month was Falling for the Marine by Samantha Beck. It was the McCade Brothers book 2. And this book was a contemporary romance. It was an ebook. These were actually all ebooks that I read this month. I read all ebooks and my camera almost fell over, sorry. And what did I think of this book? I only gave this book 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. I liked it, but it wasn't, everything I read in April I wasn't thrilled with, but I didn't hate. So there's that. The second book I read was Losing Control by Nina Croft. It was Babysitting a Billionaire #1. This was another ebook contemporary romance. It was really hot, steamy romance. But again, 3 out of 5 stars. Not horrible, not wonderful. You know, another great, not horrible read. And I really think it was the theme for the month of April. So the third book I read was Crash Into Me by Tracy Wolff, the first book in the Shaken Dirty series. This was another one of those, rock star meets, regular everyday girl, and they fall in love, and again, 3 out of 5 stars. I really like the heroine better than the hero in this book. I just thought it ended too fast. Again, a ho-hum book for me. And then I read an ARC book. Was called Forever One, a Khazar's Children book #1 series, book #1 in the series by L.F. Hampton. And I'm going to do, and I gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. I'm going to go off a little bit on a tangent here because I kind of feel bad for this book. And here's why I feel bad for this book, is because it got some really bad reviews, but the people who reviewed this book gave it really bad reviews, but they didn't give it a chance. They only read the first 20 pages of like a 200-page book. So it's a fairly fast read, but they gave it a bad review off of the first 20 or 30 pages. You gotta, people, if you're going to review a book, give it a chance. I just felt bad for this book because it wasn't horrible like people were reviewing it as, but they were reviewing it off of what they read in the first 20 or 30, 40 pages, when that's only the first quarter, 3/4 of a book. So it wasn't horrible. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, which was, how the month went for me. But it wasn't, the 1 and 2 stars that it was getting off of Goodreads. So, yeah, wasn't bad. was pretty good. It wasn't horrible, but it was interesting. The worst part of this book for me, and I'm not giving anything away when I tell you this, was the hero in the book was covered in fur. Okay, and the part that was the strangest for me was that the heroine in the book kept saying how wonderful the hero felt. She would say how wonderful he felt, and she would say he was so soft and velvety. But then the author would say that when the hero got upset, his hair would stand on end. Now that's like longer hair. Okay, if she could see it stand on end. So it's too hairy for me. So it's like a space opera novel, but the hair for the hero was too much for me. So that was odd. But it was an interesting read. It was interesting. Okay. And the last book I read in the month of April was Blind Faith. It's the third book in the Sin Brothers series by Rebecca Zanotti. And Rebecca Zanotti has a new fan in me. And if you are into adult romance, and then you need to check this author out, because she got 4 out of 5 stars for me, which is really good for this month, because by the time I picked this book up, and this was an ARC, and it actually doesn't come out until I think June, this book, but it's the third book in this. It's the third book in the series, so make sure that you read the first 2. Although you don't really need to, because she doesn't just drop you into the story. This is a really, really great read. So make sure that you check out my blog or my Goodreads page to check out the review that I did for it, because it is a fantastic read. I really, really, really liked it. And like I said, if you're a contemporary romance fan, then Rebecca Zanotti is a romance author that you're going to want to check out, because this was really good. She's got it down. So those were the 5 books that I read in April. Like I said, I don't have a May TBR that I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be on vacation and I'm going to be offline for the majority of May. So I will be doing some blog posts. So make sure that you check those out on my blog. And I will be doing a humongous, I've just got like probably about 25 books that I will be doing for my spring book haul. Hopefully I will be recording that tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. And then I'll be posting that before I leave on my Mexico vacation next week. And then I'll be returning the 3rd week in May. So you won't be seeing me again for a couple more weeks. But that is my April wrap up. If you like what you saw, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. All my links will be below. Leave comments, and I think that is it. So have a wonderful day. If you've read any of these books, please comment below. Let me know what you thought, and have a great day, night, evening, or wherever you happen to be around the world, and keep reading. Bye!